What is going on? Welcome back, guys, to another video here at Empty Paradise. So today's video, I'm going to be wrapping the Lexus. So I've been talking about doing this for a while now. I have a bunch of carbon fiber parts that are going to go on along the way, such as the rear duckbill. Once I take the stock one off to wrap the trunk lid, I'm going to put the carbon one on, the little carbon shark fin as well. So stay tuned. And also in this video, in order to wrap the door properly, I'm going to have to take off the mirror. So I'm going to have a how-to video coming soon to the channel. Also, a how-to video on removing the door handles. So if you guys want to see that, definitely subscribe to my channel and you'll see those videos popping up in the near future. Also, removing the shark fin. So like I said, subscribe to the channel and you can see all these how-tos coming soon. Also, I'm going to do how to remove the front bumper, how to remove the headlights and the daytime running lights. So like I said, hit that subscribe button because there's going to be a lot of how-to videos coming soon to this. And also, this video is going to be awesome and this wrap is going to be insane. So definitely like and subscribe. But here we go with the wrap. Alright guys, so I'm not going to show you the entirety of the wrap. I'm going to show you it's going to have a main color with different accent colors. The main color is going to be this matte black metallic. It's actually the same exact matte black I did on an R8 not too long ago. I don't know if you can really see like the metallic flake in that, but it looks so good. So the whole car is going to get a matte black metallic, and then there's going to be accent colors going on top of that. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the hood, and here we go. Alright guys, so this car looks so good already. I did the hood and both the front fenders, which is matte black metallic. Looks absolutely amazing. I love it. But my favorite part I've done so far is the Laminx headlight film. Like, to me, this with the yellow and black looks so good. Like, I just can't get over how amazing that looks. But also, what I got sitting over here is the other headlight and both the daytime running lights. So they're also going to be yellow. So now that I have both front fenders and the hood done, I'm going to be able to go ahead and knock out the front bumper next, which I have it sitting over there. I have it in pieces. I did a how-to video on removing the front bumper as well as the daytime running lights. So definitely, if you guys need that, go check that video out. But I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get this headlight put back in, and then I'm going to start working on the bumper. Alright guys, so I got one half of the front bumper done tonight, and I'm just going to go ahead and call it quits for now. I'm going to pick back up tomorrow. We got everything installed on the driver's side, except the little tow hook plug, but I'm going to do that as well tomorrow, and then I'm going to pop that in there. But I left these gloss black because they're kind of more like a dark gray, and it kind of matches like the dark gray in the grill, and also there's no way to like really wrap all up in there. So I disassembled that from the back side, which you can see this side it's taken out. I haven't cleaned it yet. So all of that is kind of what hides behind it. So this side's already fully disassembled. This side I just put back together. And if you see a lot of smudges like that, those will be there until I'm done. Then I'm going to go through and clean up the entire car. But tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and pick back up with that side. And then once I do that and I get everything installed in that, kind of like how I have on this side with like the little, and this is actually a legit vent. Like a lot of people think it's just a decorative thing. But as you see on that side, there's actually a hole there. And light is going through, that does kind of go in and it kind of comes into the wheel well. There's a couple little slots right there that the air does flow through. But yeah, so tomorrow, once I finish this side, I'll be able to put this front bumper on, and then the front third of, well, I guess the front quarter of the car will be done. So yeah, I mean, these fenders are completely done, the hood, the headlights. I got the little Sport badges on there. So yeah, once the front bumper's on, the front 25% of the car is going to be done, and I still got to do both doors on each side, the roof, the trunk, like pretty much everything else. So yeah. All right, guys, so the front is pretty much done with the base black layer, which I think looks really good. I added the little matte carbon canards on there. Like I said, ignore the fingerprints. I will clean those up at the end, but I think this car looks insane, at least the first 25% of it, but it's gonna look awesome, especially once I add other color onto this. I'm getting ready to start the rear trunk lid. I have already got it cleaned and prepped. Did have to get the old wing off, which was a bit of a process, but it's off. I got pretty much all the adhesive off. All that's just kind of like little scuffs in the clear coat, which could polish out later on once I do take off the wrap. But so that process was quite a bit of a process, but we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap the rear trunk lid, and it's going to be insane. And then after that, I'm going to be able to install the carbon fiber wing, which I got sitting right up there. So this car is a bit of a process, but it's gonna look so awesome in the end. Yeah, like once I start adding all the color after all the black goes on, it's gonna be really crazy, especially the end result. I don't have a render or anything of it. I just have an idea in my head, and I'm really hoping it works out because that idea is gonna be insane. But let me go ahead and get started with wrapping the rear trunk lid, and then maybe after that I'll do the roof and then just kind of keep going on. I do have more vinyl coming in. It's supposed to come in today. I do have enough vinyl that I should be able to use it all up today, and then maybe by the time tomorrow the new vinyl comes in, I'll be at the point where I'm gonna need it. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get started with the trunk lid and pretty much moving on with the rest of the car. So not only do I have the top half of the rear deck lid finished, I also have the lower half finished. So this looks so good going all the way across here. So now all I have to do is get the license plate back on, the rear badging for like the F Sport, the Lexus logo, and then also mount that carbon fiber wing, throw in the little tail lights, and it'll be good to go. I guess I did finish the rear deck lid, which looks so good. You can see like I have the lights and everything back in, well, at least not on the body, but like on the actual trunk lid itself. Got the badge back on there, the logo and everything. I am gonna put that carbon fiber wing on here. I'm gonna add some of that 3M VHB tape, so it's gonna have the nice carbon wing. But I went ahead and pulled off the top shark fin from the roof. I'm gonna wrap the entire roof. And right now I got the shark fin sitting right here. It's actually black. And then I did get this carbon fiber shell that kind of goes over top of it. But what I'm going to do is just apply some adhesive. It did come with some, but I'm just going to go ahead and put like a better adhesive in here. This is a little bit kind of like right here where my thumb's at, just kind of going along on this inside. And then this essentially just pops right down over top of the shark fin. And just like that, you have a carbon fiber shark fin. I'm going to have a link in the description down below to pick this up on Amazon. It is legitimate carbon fiber, and it's actually pretty nice. Like, I really like it. All right, guys, so it's been many hours, days later. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a little progress update on where I'm at with the Lexus wrap. I'm actually getting a lot done. I still have a lot to go, but I am making progress, so that's good. All right, so earlier I pointed out that I have this whole section done. I've already done the whole roof since then, and you can see I've gone ahead and worked around the sunroof. I have all this green tape holding on this leading edge because it pops up. So in order to get the vinyl to wrap around on the inside there, I just kind of have that held down temporarily. But yeah, I think it looks so good. But the roof all the way back, I just have to cut the little hole right here for the little antenna to go back in. But there's going to be more going on to this wrap before I put that back on. I've already done this entire rear quarter panel. So this right here, going all the way up and over to the front, is all one piece. And then the roof is actually a different piece, but because there's this little lip, I can actually hide the seams right in there. So when you see it from the side, you don't even notice that there's any seams. And then I just have to wrap the gas cap. It's actually sitting right here. And I have to put that whole assembly back in. But I got it all wrapped in all around there, around where that tail light's going to be. So I just have to obviously do this entire rear bumper. I have to do both doors and then the entire other side. So I am coming along. I'm making some progress. But one of the things that's a little bit annoying is to do a real wrap, you have to take off parts. Because, for example, like this mirror, there's no way that you can just wrap the vinyl. Let me just go to the other side. There's no way you can just wrap the vinyl over the mirror. You can't cut a little hole. You have it go down and around. I mean, you probably could, but then you're going to have issues with this edge right here. So the best way to do it is actually to take the door handle, is actually take off the mirror. So when taking off the mirror, I can actually just, I'm going to clean all this up. I'm going to take the vinyl, go right over top of this, and then I'm just going to be able to cut this out and then put the mirror back on. Same thing with the door handles. I've already popped that out. But in order to remove both of these, I had to take out the entire door panel, and it's sitting right over there on by the wall. But yeah, I got to take out all of this just to get to door handle. The door handle's up in there. All the little components are up in here. The mirror was some bolts like up through there. And this whole thing has just been a crazy process. All right, guys, so I was just looking at all this like chrome trim, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, especially since the whole car is essentially black with black and black. I do have these badges, which are kind of like a darker, kind of like a, not chrome, but there's like a dark gray. It's fine. Yeah, that logo is going to be chrome, and the one on the very back. However, I blacked out this bottom edge right here so that it matches the gloss black here and the gloss black on these pillars, and I actually really like it. Like the light's kind of reflecting on it, making it look a little bit brighter than what it is, but I think that looks so much better having the black versus the chrome. So I'm going to go ahead and black out all the way around and do that on both sides, and it's going to make this car look so much better, especially since there's so much chrome. Being able to black all that out and have all that gloss black kind of matching around the windows. Also, I am going to get these windows tinted, so they're going to be very dark. It's going to look a lot better as well. I'm sick and tired of these clear glass windows that look straight across to the other side. All right, guys, so right now this is the progress. I still have to do this back door. I still need to do a little trim around the window, the whole rear bumper. I got all this done, this quarter panel all the way up around the top. I got to do both of these doors, and that's going to be it for the base layer. I am going to leave you at a little bit of a cliffhanger, but the next video will have the rest of the wrap. I'll be finishing up with the black, and you guys are going to see what else is coming next. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you can see the next video when it comes out. It'll actually be next Friday. It'll be like the next video after this. I might do a couple YouTube shorts between there, but definitely there'll be a part 1, part 2 to this. The thumbnail will obviously say part 1 on it, so stay tuned for part 2. But if you guys like this video, definitely go down and hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe so you can see the next video as well as other awesome car content, especially with my Porsche back there. As always, guys, thank you for watching.